who likes really yummy frosting? Our Deluxe stand mixer, which is digital and programmable, is going to make sure that you have it perfect every single time. Light, airy, creamy, fresh, whatever you're looking for. We've got a program that's going to be set for that. So let's take a look at this real quick. We pop up the lid with a lever right in the back, and I have this great Hershey's frosting that I've been using for basically my entire life. I used our 1 quart micro cooker to melt 1 stick of butter. And one of the things I really like about this recipe is how easy it is to either double it or even just make a little bit extra. I don't know about you, but in my household, my kids love frosting and they're really, really happy when I make extra. All right, so I need 2/3 of a cup, and I've got our fabulous dry measuring cup set. It's got a leveler, it all kind of stacks together, and I'm gonna pull off the 1/3 measuring cup. And the nice thing about this frosting is you don't need to be completely exact as long as you're close. It's not like it's going to be baked. With baking, of course, it's more like chemistry, so you do need to be careful. So I'm just going to roughly scoop out 2/3 cup of the Hershey cocoa. If I really needed to be exact, especially like with flour, which is so desperately needing to be exact, I'd actually scrape it off. But I'm not worried about that. A little extra chocolate won't kill anybody. And set that aside. And now we're just going to mix the 2 ingredients together. I take the safety latch in the back, bring this down. Oh, you know what? It would help if I actually put, no. I'm going to use the scraper blender. And this is really slick because it's got a scraper built right into the sides. You know how so often you have to stop a mixer and scrape down the sides? This is going to do it for you. So slick. All right, so we're just going to pop this on. Push this down. Now I'm allowed to work on the blender. So it's a safety issue that you can't turn on the attachments when the head is up. So only when it's down. So I'm going to turn this dial right here, and you'll notice that as I turn it, different ones light up, and I'm going to go to cream. And it tells me what paddle to use. So I'm using the scraper paddle, and it's going to set it for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I've been making this recipe a long time. I know I actually like to go a little bit longer, but we're going to start with that. However, if as we are finishing up, I look at it and I think, ooh, I want it to build a little more air into it, or make it a little creamier, there's actually an add 30-second button, which is really slick. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this. The other thing I like about this is it starts slow automatically, and then it will speed up over time. So we're also going to put the shield on, which has a pour spout built into it. And I love this because you can even put this on while it's already moving. And you just pop it on, and then you can turn it. So maybe it works better for you if it's over here, or maybe you want it over here. But you can turn it about 1/3 of the way, 1/4 to 1/3 of the way. So it just depends what you're looking for. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press start. And okay on the time, although I could adjust it right now. And there we go. So it'll start slow, and then it'll speed up, and it'll go faster and faster and faster. So as it gets going, I'm going to let it keep doing what it's doing. But after the chocolate is blended together, I'm going to go ahead and actually add the milk. I want all the liquids in there first. Some of the recipes I've seen say to do the milk later. I've actually learned I like it if all the liquids are in first. I think it comes out creamier. And then I have about, listen to it, it just upgraded. It's going a little faster now. And then I have about 4 cups of powdered sugar poured out in here. And I did it specifically in here so I can pour it down the chute. It'll just make it really easier because these silicone bowls are squeezable. So it really allows me to control everything. And then of course, we'll get a splash of vanilla in there, right? Easy peasy. All right. We're actually going to pause because now the chocolate and the butter are actually completely blended together. And actually, you know what? Let me keep going. milk a little later. And now let's start putting in the powdered sugar. And I'm just gonna wiggle a little bit in at a time. But I love this because my other mixer stand like this didn't have one of these. And a lot of times I had powdered sugar throwing up everywhere. So this is really convenient. And I can actually see into the bowl that everything is being scraped. Yeah, everything's being scraped. That's really cool. Alright, we're gonna keep adding this in. And I can see it needs a little bit more liquid, so we'll throw a little liquid in there. Oh my gosh, it already looks good. Whoops. There we go. Too fast. Even with the shield, you can't do it too fast. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add a little vanilla at the end. This is Pampered Chef's Double Strength Madagascar Vanilla that's only available October through December. And it is double strength, so I generally only add about half. And I kind of eyeball it, but I know what I want. And I want to add a little more milk. Now, the 2.5 minutes is done. I didn't catch it that I should have added it. But at this point, actually, well, let me see here. Let's go to custom. All right, stop. And then 30 seconds. All right, let's hit stop, pull this off. It just comes straight off, goes in your dishwasher for cleaning. I press the lever in the back, this pops up. Oh my gosh, that's so good. All right, I'm actually gonna whip this a little bit longer. Oh, yum. It's a little runny. I'm probably gonna add a little more powdered sugar. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. You guys have any questions? This is so good. I'll make sure to post the recipe below. But honestly, if you can't find it, it is the back of the Hershey's box, and same place it's been since I was a little girl. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. We're throwing it on, ooh, actually, let me show you what we're throwing it on. We're gonna put it on a chocolate cake that I made yesterday in Pampered Chef's Tiffany Blue 9x13 pan. It has a really nice lid that comes with it. And we're gonna have that for a special treat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.